Grand Moon Day. This is Dee with Divine Needle. Whew, man, the energy last night. Wowza. Intense head pressure. Completely intense. It's a little better this morning. My team woke me up at 4:11 a.m. this morning. I'm not entirely sure why, but yesterday's date was 4:11. And to me, 411 means information coming in. Hello, grand rising to you. Anyway, so I don't understand why they woke me up at 4:11 exactly yet, but we'll look at the Sabian mystery picture today, and I will interpret this. This is, first of all, it is April 12th, 2021 at 7:45 a.m. right now. There's the Sabian Mysteries picture. And I picked up a couple of things when I first glanced at this. The first thing I saw was this spinning, almost tornado-looking object. In the picture, it says an open window and a net curtain blowing into a cornucopia. The Sabian Mysteries picture before was very Empress card energy with an angel hanging about. Someone about to give birth. And here you have that same someone, but the cornucopia over their head. So, so to me, this indicates giving birth to something new. But also, the thing that stood out to me is this reminds me of either like a tornado or a smoke column. But we'll look at the reading and see what it says, okay? Anyway, I was reading from the other people's interpretation of the pictures, and I'm not going to do that anymore because my interpretation ties in with the reading. So you have to excuse me, my allergies are going gangbusters. Absolute gangbusters. Okay, I'm going to clear my throat real quick, and I'm going to mute my mic. Plus a nice sip of coffee. All right, busy day ahead. It is Moon Day, Goddess Day. We're going to pull some cards. I was going to ask an empowering question. I don't have a lot of time this morning, unfortunately. So we're going to leave that out today. Monday. For the, excuse me, wow. For the collective, please. For the collective, Monday. Wow. I think they needed several, evidently. I'll try to get through these quickly. They're beautiful, stunning. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured. The goddess, it is Goddess Day. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe. Wow, allergies. You are protected. You are loved. So, the goddess protecting all of you, no matter what your path is. That's a beautiful one playing a harp. Isn't that gorgeous? Just stunning. The Tao is always flowing, always nourishing life into creation, always presenting steps and solutions, and always reminding us that we are perfect in this moment. You are being guided to relax and allow life to flow. Feel joy of release and the wonder of how easy life can be when you let go of fear and control. So many of you on spiritual paths having to let go. I kept saying in the readings before, release, release. We just gotta let go and let the program run. Another stunning image. Boy, there's a lot going on in that. A lot going on in that. Wow. Divine connection. The inspired, intuitive messages you have been receiving, which are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self, are from your higher guidance. Beings of divine light are guiding you with messages of unconditional love. It is safe to trust in your growing divine connection and inner knowing. Doing so will bring you great joy. Very important moon day. One thing I want to Grand Rising, Lapo and Love Cat. Richa. One thing I want to take note of, and it was interesting because Saturn was in 11 degrees in Aquarius, the 11th house, and then it moved into 12 degrees and all hell broke loose in the Virgin Islands. One thing I got via telepathy, a reminder of the 11th hour. Well, when Saturn kicked over into 12th, we're in the 12th hour, right? We're definitely in the 12th hour. So we were sitting in the 11th hour. Now we're in the 12th. That Saturn is the timekeeper. All right, another beautiful image. I've seen this one before recently, actually. So it's a double down reminder to all of us. The dance unveiling. There is a situation in your life that's about to reveal itself to you with greater clarity. Just like sand shifting, the picture will seem clearer and quite different to how it once appeared to you. This clarity will bring you great relief and confirmation of your intuition. Be patient and allow the revelation to come to you at the perfect time. I know exactly what that's about for me, but you guys need to figure out what that means for you. Some situation you have been patiently waiting on is about to come to a resolution, and you're going to see clearly what that's about. I have two situations that regard that. They're totally different. So think about what that means for you. And the last one, Ivory Swan Goddess. The Ivory Swan Goddess affirms your spiritual grace and purity. The purity of your inner light never fades and cannot be tainted. Release stories of guilt, shame, judgment, or fear that you are not enough in any way, so that you may realize your divine beauty. Be more of yourself and shine your loving divine light in the world. Wow. They thought we needed 5, and we got 5, and they all resonate highly for all of us, I have a feeling. All right. Since we're still under the effects of this Aries moon that's kicked off all the crazy in my readings, I decided we would take Oracle. Remember, I do use this Osho Zen deck over here, this one, as an oracle as well. It's designed as a tarot, but it's all about the pictures to me. For Monday, for the collective, please. Monday for the collective. You can't make that up. You can't. This came out for the new moon reading I did, and it's out again. New moon in Aries. That's exactly what we're in. I dare you to make that up. You know how many readers are pulling that exact same card from that Moonology deck? You can't make that up. These cards tap into the machine. I always wondered. That's why I spent hours and hours and hours observing other readers. Hundreds of them. Hundreds. Because I was trying to work out, what are the cards tapping into? Akashic Records? What's going on here? They're tapping into the machine. The program. That's what they're tapping into. I don't know if they know it, the other readers. But I guarantee you, the ones that do astrology probably got a little hint. Although I watched one reader that does do astrology that said the cards had nothing to do with it. BS. Absolutely do have everything to do with it. Just saying. Can't make that crap up. Not if you tried. Oh, we have a second one I didn't even see. They do that to me. You do have no idea how often they do that to me. And I'll find cards after the reading's done. Not even joking. Endless possibilities. That almost reminds me of the Sabian Mysteries, where the tornado above them, but in this case, it's the stars and the tapped in. When you're tapped in, there's endless possibilities ahead. Endless possibilities. Interestingly, this card breaks down to an 11. 3 plus 8, 11. It's all about the 11s. Yeah. They woke me at 4:11. Yesterday's date was 4:11. Let's see how profound this reading gets. Okay, set those off to the side. Let's see what Osho Zen has for us today. The Rebel. Nice. The Rebel. Very Aquarius and Aries type of card. Very much so. We have the Rebel today. It's a 4. Yesterday was 4. 4:11. Man, are they not playing around. If you didn't know, this place is made of numbers. It's frequency, light and sound frequency, and numbers. And my team's not playing today at all. Let's get into the reading. Let's see what we got for the collective today. For this moon day. What have you got for the collective today? Nice. Another Fool card. The Keeper. The Goddess card. Well, most of them are in this deck. The Keeper. Spirit and Petition of Spirit. That's the overall energy today. There's always the quandary of having enough room on one's desk for everything, right? All right. What's our highest priority for this moon day for the collective, please? Highest priority. Highest priority for today. Nice. The gardener. The moon. The earth goddess Sybil. Highest priority. And what do we need to be mindful of or prepare for the collective, please? Man, they don't even mess around. They're not playing today at all. Notice we have Saturn and Jupiter here. Very integral timekeepers of the holodeck. Underlying major arcana, the lovers. Okay. We always sneaky peeky at this underlying energy. We have the lovers and the bread of life and high priestess and the sharpshooter and the empress. That's big. That's really big. The empress is, and the champion right under that. You know, they keep talking about what's going down in the Virgin Islands right now, and they still are. That when I got this card, that you see the smoke rolling over the water, that's the sulfur ash cloud rolling over the water from that volcano at St. Vincent's Lost. So free. And this champion card indicated see wands are fire. Indicated volcanic fires shooting off in all different directions. It's something I noticed after I did the reading, and here we go with the memory keeper. And this is something I didn't point out. You see that the chimney with the smoke coming out, that was the volcano going off. But I also, another thing I noticed, not only does the memory keeper to me indicate the timekeeper, and recording these events in history, but these eggshells being cracked, to me, that felt like the Earth's surface cracking under this pressure. And there's the volcano at sunrise. Oh, snap. You know, they warned me that it wasn't over yet. And there was some news coming in saying the volcano was still going. Ruh-roh. And they gave me the prediction of something happening at what felt like sunrise. Another volcano, possibly. Okay, so they're still pointing at that volcano for us here. Big decisions, love, cup, the bread of life. That's new beginnings in the spiritual material. It's also the darkening. See how the bread of life looks like it's inside a crack of the earth? I can't even make that up. Here we go with the two pillars and intuition. Water and fire on the pillars. See, they keep indicating about the ocean, about the Earth's crust cracking and the ocean getting into one of those volcanoes and all hell breaking loose. Because if that does happen, all hell will break loose. Wow. See? Cracks. It is what it is. The nocturne. That indicates to me them waking me up at 4:11 a.m. this morning. But let's get into the reading. So let's see what this indicates for you all. Okay? You're an 11 in numerology. That's amazing. It's an amazing number. My Aquarius is at 11:33 master numbers. Yeah. My sun sign. All right, let's check this out. The Lovers, Spirit of Pairs. 2 becoming 1 once again. This is all about that water getting into that volcano. 2 becoming 1. Or another volcano, because that whole chain, evidently, I had no idea. I've looked at it a little closer, has been active since December. Or, firing up again. But it's just now starting a grand symphony, so to speak. But Spirit of Pairs. It is our internal binary. Solve et coagula. Dissolve and concentrate, a maximum of the alchemist. The lovers portend the sacred marriage of your higher self and your ego. You're at a crossroads, and your next step is to choose between 2 paths. Key 6 appears to you when you must decide between instant gratification or delayed gratification. When the Lover's card appears, it can also be called to evaluate your interpersonal matters. In modernity, the Lover's card might appear so that attention can be called toward a romantic relationship or the themes of Eros. So that's the underlying. Spirit of Pairs. Remember, as above, so below, as within, so without. The internal and external alchemy that's going on. And 2 becoming 1. The Keeper. This is the Fool in Petition of Spirit. Major Arcana. The Timekeeper. The Keeper is the Fool who has become practiced and learned in a spiritual path and now engages in a more interactive relationship with the many names and faces of the Holy Spirit. So many of you are engaging with the many names and faces of the Holy Spirit today. And your highest priority is the gardener, Saturn. This is Earth, by the way. This card. Saturn and Taurus, the gardener, 7 of orbs. Planting seeds for the future, waiting for harvest. The gardener is the nature spirit of low magic and the spirit of harvest. That's the cornucopia above the Empress in the Sabian Mysteries picture. When the gardener appears, close by is the presence of an earth goddess. The 7 of Orbs card is a threshold, a special nexus point between the physical realm and the spirit realm. Petitioning spirit. The gardener calls to mind the Magnimator, the goddess Sybil, and she appears to you now and to help you take what is formless matter within your mind and spirit to yield meritorious work product and a presentment of harvest. The gardener is also the spirit who oversees low magic and can be called upon to assist with the craft, utilizing herbs, stones, roots, oils, and the crafting of charms. The gardener appears to you when you are experiencing success unfulfilled. The 7 of Orbs is a liminal gateway between states of consciousness. When the gardener appears to you, know that you've got an idea, a design, or concept worth investing in. And if you see it through to fruition, you will achieve the security, stability, and material abundance you've been seeking. This card also reminds me of the volcanic stuff going on. You have the earth, what feels like a rock tower, and then darkness and a few clouds above that, and the pressure building again. So this reading has two meanings. Remember the song Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven? And she knows, because she knows, sometimes words have two meanings. Well, these readings can have two meanings, or multiple actually. And then we have Jupiter here in Capricorn, the Nocturne, Two of Orbs. Doubling down and steering your ship through very rough tides. That reminds me of the Carnival Cruise Line ships, well, ships in general, trying to rescue everyone. By the way, I don't know where it stands right now, but as I last heard it in the news, they were picking up people that took the vaccinations first. Is that a way to get everybody to do it? You have to remember what I call the virus down here. They use everything as an opportunity to make people bend to their will. Put you on your knees. I have a funny feeling human rights groups are screaming holy hell right now. Anyway, now, or I hope they are. The Nocturne, Two of Orbs. Work harder and double down. Shoulder more commitments and steer your ship through the rough tides. Carpe noctem. Work at your dreams late into the night, harder than everybody else, and the gods will reward you for your dedication. Grand Rising, Miss Tamu. The Nocturne is balancing change after a dark night of the soul. It bears good tidings because this is a spirit of commerce, enterprise, and far-reaching new ventures after past failures and disappointments. We hear the Nocturne, the black dragon's venom, is also the great medicine. Past suffering sires future opportunity. So, having trouble making things come to harvest, but they will. That cornucopia above the Empress on the Sabian Mysteries. But this reading does have two meanings, and it's not over yet for the Virgin Islands, unfortunately. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Keep your love, your thoughts, your prayers with the people down in the Virgin Islands. I am too. And hope that the human rights activists scream loud enough and enough of us talk about it that they don't leave the people on the island that have not received that vaccination or chosen not to. Wisely, I might add. Because I know too much. I know way too much about what they do. And you won't see this girl rolling up her sleeve. No way. All right. Little going out. Osho Zen. The Rebel card that we got originally. That's definitely me. I don't march to anybody's damn drum, just my own. Very Aquarian. Oh, here we go with nothingness again. Oh, wow. What are you guys telling me? Put this up here. We had the... I'm going to pull this out from underneath. I know I skewed the cards. That's okay. It doesn't matter. The Rebel. Nothingness. I can see the chat today, unlike the other day when I got that card. 6 and 5 and 11. I have a 10. Harmony. Both these cards indicate 2 becoming 1 quite a bit here. We have the 2 dolphins playfully swimming above her head. And the integration card, it's 14. Which breaks down to a 5. More about yin and yang forces going on and nothingness. It's interesting because I checked the news and they said that's what it's like there in many areas. Just broad daylight is not daylight. It's nothingness. And it talked about, in one of the articles I was reading, it was talking about how when a volcano is going off, how scorpions, spiders, snakes, and all kinds of animals that live in the ground start retreating. And so the islanders are not only having to fight the effects of the volcano going off, but Mother Nature literally unleashing in another way, because they get bit by all of those that are trying to escape. Because everybody is in survival of the fittest mode, including the animals and insects. It's not a good picture down there. Do definitely keep your thoughts with them, and hope. There's always hope. Anyway, so that's the reading for today. It looks like what's going on down there is not at an end, not anytime soon, unfortunately, based on what I'm seeing. And do remember what the cards also mean, that there's going to be a new harvest coming in for those of you that have been trying very hard to manifest without success, but there will be. Just keep on pushing, okay? Keep working. Anyway, have a grand moon day. I have a very busy day ahead, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, take care, and until next time.